Day 8. Just lounging in the sun, drinking some tea. Ah, so I finished the salad last night, except for about a cup, and I put that in the fridge. I probably won't eat it unless it still tastes amazing, but it'll probably be too soggy. But I just wanted to show you guys, and I'll show you later. So basically, I finished that at 12 midnight, and went to bed at 1, and of course, that probably kept me awake, so I was tossing and turning, stretching. I was kind of, wasn't that I couldn't fall asleep, I just had energy, right? So I was full of some energy. Probably didn't fall asleep until about 2:05 a.m. And then I woke up at 7:04. That's when I looked at my phone, and I more or less woke up with energy. And yeah, I just basically laid there in bed hoping to fall back asleep because I didn't want to wake up, and I fell asleep back around it was about 9 o'clock, maybe 20 after 9, somewhere in between there. I just put on some healing frequencies, healing sleep frequencies, like some Tibetan bowl type sounds, and so 400 and like I think it was 432 hertz or something, um, maybe 532. Little mixture of both. So it's always good, I find, to listen to some healing frequencies. And I did eat one olive last night with the salad. I just wanted to see what it would taste like. So I just nibble on it, then take a few scoopfuls, and then I'll nibble on the olive a bit more, and then take a few more spoonfuls of salad. And just gives a little bit saltier taste, and plus it's stuffed with a jalapeno, so it was also giving it a little bit of heat. And so yeah, I think yesterday I didn't quite drink a liter of water. I think I did, but it was like, I drank about 2 cups of water, or 3 cups of water with my smoothie, because I added some water to it. Plus, I drank some to rinse out the container. And then I drank about a cup of water to rinse out the salad dressing container. And then remember drinking a cup of water after my morning tea. I think that's about... Oh, and I drank some water before I went to bed. So, yeah, I drank probably a liter of water. Maybe a little more. Anyway, I took a nap from 9 o'clock till about 11:30, and then I got up, and I just been lounging. Like, I'm not hungry. I can almost still feel the salad in my stomach, but I'm just kind of tired. Yeah, been yawning, and tonight, day 8, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try not. This is one of my things I've been trying my hardest, and that's not eat. It's like, number one, food's an addiction, right? So I'm going to try not to eat late at night. That's like one of my biggest goals. If I can just achieve that, I'll be happy. I mean, I'm already happy, but I mean, it'll be that much better for my health. Um, and just to mention the things I've been eating. So I ate raw yesterday, and I ate raw the day before. Um, I mean, yeah, the balsamic vinegar may not be 100% raw. That mustard, the Dijon mustard, it if you look at the ingredients, it had salt in it, and that's like not the Himalayan salt or the sea salt. That's regular table poison salt. So there's certain things I need to cut out of my diet still. That's one of them. I could make my own mustard. Um, anyway, it's a battle, man. Like at the end of the day, it's not even about willpower or discipline. It's about um, you know the industry. They don't have uh, quality food and quality ingredients for us, so we really have to do our own due diligence to find fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, fresh herbs, and if we are going to eat certain sauces and spices and you know different types of flavoring, we have to consciously make sure we know that there's not any type of toxins in that those types of products that we're putting in our body. So, and like I said, I don't put anything on my body. Um, I use all natural soap, and I have to shave today, or want to shave today. So I use like the all natural. It's a brand called Bulldog, and it's plant based, right? So hopefully these products are good, and hopefully tonight I can go to bed without eating late at night. And hopefully I want to go to bed earlier too. That's another battle of mine, is addicted to this feeling that I have to watch TV, or I have to do something like entertaining or something before I go to bed. That's I don't know where that came from, but I just feel like I can't flick the switch and go to bed at a decent time. But anyway, update. All I had was this tea, or all I'm gonna have is this tea so far. And time check. It is 1:15. I just I think I'm gonna make an orange juice. I'm gonna make my orange juice now for the day. So I just washed off about 6 of these bad boys. So they're fairly big. And I bought them from Costco. They should be okay, but this top part looks a little dry. So I'm going to cut each one, and I'm going to peel it. And let me just give a little taste of this one first. See, it's a little dry up there, but it's juicy on that end. Not bad. Pretty good. Yeah, it's just funny that it's dry on one end. So it's just going to be oranges, and then I got that little chunk I had left over of ginger. I'm going to use that ginger as well, so it's going to be orange ginger. But I'm going to pause it as I peel. Hey guys, I've been eating a few pieces. I just want to show you what I've been doing. So I'll pull one wedge apart, and I just cut a little bit off the end and a little bit off the end. So it looks like that. Then I cut this part off, and then I take the skin off. So that has skin, that doesn't have skin. So I just peel the skin off because I don't like the skin as much. And then there's a little bit of the white part on the back, that's okay. So that's how I've been eating it right now. So I've had like, I don't know, 6 pieces maybe. Okay, so I had equivalent to maybe almost 1 whole orange that I ate. And I'm just going to juice this up now. This is all I got. So I'm hoping it will make at least 1 liter. If not, I might add another orange or a clementine. So I'm going to just start juicing a little bit to show you. I'm going to throw the ginger in now. A little chunk. Oh, excuse me. That was from the orange I ate earlier. This is all little scrap pieces from cutting the skin off. So I'm juicing everything, even the skin part. So I don't want to waste anything, right? So some oranges were really tasty, and some were kind of just okay. So it should be a good juice. I'm gonna see what the pulp is like. These types of oranges don't usually have a whole lot of pulp. Let's just check it out. Yeah, not too much pulp. A little bit. Just gonna compost that. Alrighty, so I'm pretty much almost done. So I'm gonna just continue juicing this up. Alrighty, so I got a little carried away there. I took some of the pulp and I put it in my garden, and I got carried away and did some weeding and stuff like that. Man, it's hot out. Well, it's not as hot as it was last week, but anyway, I had to go get another orange and juice one more orange to make a full liter here. I shouldn't have dumped that, it's just tea. Plus, I ate an orange too. Oh, that's good. It needs to be cold. So, tastes better cold. Probably not as good on your system, right? Because your body has to heat the cold up to digest, but I like it cold. These oranges were in the fridge, so it's not room temperature, but anyway, it tastes delicious. I'm gonna put this in the fridge, or the freezer actually. I won't forget about it. So that's it's 2:26 p.m. First meal of the day per se. Hey guys, I'm just in the garden. So I got 2 garden boxes, 3 feet by 6 feet, just raised beds. I'll show you. So that's all weeds. I'm trying to, it overgrew with clover and leaf like that. When I had my garden last year, I just let some of the weeds in there for like a cover crop, but it got a little out of hand. I mean, it just takes off. It grows like crazy. Plus, it's so late in the season, I shouldn't even try to grow anything right now, but this just gives me something to do. And I'm telling you, like, if you want some hard work, try weeding out of your garden that's overgrown with grass and clover and whatever. So it's sort of on a slight incline too, so I'm like bent over, going downhill kind of thing. So, and I did 10 squats before I did my orange juice, so I'm feeling it in my legs because I don't work out. So anyway, yeah, not to complain. This is all good. This is all good. I'll show you my other bed actually. So here's my other bed, garden bed here. So I already went through all this. I weeded. It was just like the other one. Maybe not as bad, but pretty bad. And it also had like some bee nest in it or something. I didn't know bees went into the ground like that. But anyway, so I put a few cucumbers and zucchini, green zucchini and yellow zucchini. So we'll see how that grows. Like, they're a little hardier. They grow into the colder climate, so it's late in the season, so I just thought I'd plant them. Alrighty, show you that one. So back to the second bed that I didn't finish yet. That long thing here is a blackberry bush. It was one of the long shoots that came out, and I accidentally whippersnippered it, so I just thought I'd shove it in the soil, see if it would take off and grow root. And it's actually, some of it's dying, but some of it's coming, staying alive. But got a little blueberry bush growing there. And I got another one that's not doing too well. I got a few more on the other side, but anyway, just showing you, I'm going to try to get through this right now for some exercise. So I just want to show you that I'm out here in my bare feet on the earth, grounding. I find it's always good to put your bare feet on the ground and feel the Mother Earth's nature's energy. And it also helps, if you have any bad energy or whatnot, the earth absorbs it. Hey guys, I just got in from gardening and I drank one full 16 ounces of water. I'm soaking 4 medjool dates in 1 liter of water for a little bit of date water. And I'm going to make a vegetable juice, which I don't usually do that often, because I had some beets in the fridge and they're like starting to get a bit old, so I'm going to juice them up. They're like the candy beets. Pretty cool. They're local. So I'm not going crazy, I'm just peeling. I'm kind of half peeling them, getting all the gnarly parts off, and then cutting them up to fit into my juicer. And yeah, I'm gonna add beets, carrot, and celery. So I got about half a bag of beets, which is like, I don't know how much it was. And I still got some more to go. Probably there's a couple of big ones, a few big ones, but I'm gonna say like about 15 of those, that size. So the goal is to eat as much as I can before it gets too late, so I don't get hungry and eat late again, because I want to eat earlier and go to bed earlier. So, and I need to take a shower and all that stuff. But let me pause this and show you the progress. So I'm just cutting up some celery, what I have left over. And if you see any gnarly spots, just give it a little shave with the knife or a carrot peeler. Then I'm going to wash them in the old vinegar and baking soda mixture. So I get probably half a stalk of celery in here. I did use the core or the heart for salad. So this is just the kind of the leftover pieces that are a little bit more bitter kind of thing. Not as sweet as the heart. So about that much celery, half a stalk or so, maybe not quite. So rinse that up. Okay, so I got 4 carrots here. They're quite big. And I'm just going to peel them because they're looking a bit gnarly. And they're not organic, so I peel them anyway. And I'm not going to wash them in baking soda and vinegar because I'm peeling them. So I'm just going to give them a rinse instead under some water. And I'm going to just rinse them first like this and then cut them up on a clean cutting board. Hey guys, sorry if my head's chopped off in the video here. I couldn't quite get the camera set up that well. Just rinsing the knife off. So I'm just cutting these up quite small because carrots are hard on the juicer. they're pretty thick. So just trying to make it easy on the juicer by cutting them a bit small. So I'll cut all these puppies up. My knife's kind of wet. I should always have the dry knife and dry hands. Don't want it to slip and hurt yourself. I'm hungry. I'm not going to lie. Because I did all that work in the garden. Starving. And I really didn't have anything today except for the tea and the orange juice. And that's it. And it's getting late. 5:40. So I'm going to get a move on here. Okay? I should mention, when you're cutting carrots, you may know this already, but so you get that carrot like that. You want to roll it over so it's flat. I probably wasn't showing you that. I probably might have not have even been doing that because I was talking. But roll over so that way you're not cutting it and trying to battle it to stay straight and not cut your finger off. Okay. I had one lonely cucumber in my fridge, so I'm going to add this cucumber as well. So it's the candied beets, or whatever beets you want, the celery, and the carrots, and then one lonely cucumber. It's probably not going to make that's a big bowl, but there's not much water in the vegetables as the opposed to the fruit. So I'm hoping it will make maybe a quart, just under a liter, but we'll see. The celery has a bit more water in it, but I'm going to take another gander in the fridge and see if I can add something else to this, but I don't think there's anything, but let me take a peekaboo. I did find some cocktail tomatoes, but they weren't in the fridge. They're on top of my little mini fridge. So these are cocktail tomatoes. Just little small ones. So I picked through them and picked out the softest ones. That's the ones I'm going to juice. So I think I'm going to juice them first. I'm going to try to set, well, the camera's okay, I guess. Let's get her rocking and rolling. So a hack is if I didn't clean this juicer out from the orange juice, you could take this part off if you have this type of juicer or whatever juicer you have and store it in the fridge for your next juice instead of washing it out every time. Unless the fruit flies get to it or something like that, you might want to rinse it out. But fruit flies add some good protein to the juice. Okay, let's do this. Oh, it would help if I maybe cut these. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna get tomato juice in the eye right now, so let's take 5 seconds to cut these bad boys up, shall we? Oh, and there. Probably just cut them into 4. I might even eat some of these, not these ones, but like some of the other ones. That's what I might do. So if I could even add some lettuce. I was thinking that, like when I was looking around, I could add some romaine lettuce, and this basically would turn into like, you know, a V8. But you have to add some of the other ingredients that make it taste like a V8. But it'd basically be a garden cocktail. I do have a lot of beets in here though, so that's going to overpower everything. So if you are juicing beets, I wouldn't recommend as much as I'm juicing right now. I've never had the candy beets before, so I'm not sure if they're not as strong as the all solid red ones. We'll soon find out. But yeah, I mean, go easy on the beets. I don't, like I said, I don't really eat that much, or I don't juice that much vegetables. So, you know, I might be running to the toilet and explosion going on here. So we'll see. I'm going to live life on the wild side here. Oh yeah, I'm going to do the tomatoes first. And the reason why I'm going to do the tomatoes first is because I want to strain them. But just so I don't eat the seeds. But I don't want to strain it that much. I do want some of the pulp. I think I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Because I didn't juice a lot of tomatoes. I do have more, but tomatoes are hard to juice. They're more mushy, and it almost comes out like a tomato soup. So if you want to have like a cold tomato soup, this would be good. Juice the tomatoes. Try to strain out the seeds, and then have that tomato. It's almost like a soup. So you could add it to a bowl, add a little salt and pepper. I might do that someday. So yeah, I'm trying to get as much pulp as I can, so that's why I'm doing this. But I don't really want the seeds. So that is all so that's all the seeds. We'll compost that bad boy. I'm going to run the carrots through. Maybe I'll run a couple beets through just to show you. So they're probably the hardest thing in the carrots as well, the hardest on the juicer. But this juicer's awesome. You can handle it. I hope. I'm probably going to feed my garden this compost. Mix it through the soil. Hopefully some worms will come and eat it. So there's the pulp. Okay. So I barely put a dent in this bad boy, so I'm gonna pause this and get back to you. So this made, I'm gonna try to scoot down here so you can see me. So this made almost a liter, like basically a liter. I'm just gonna mix it around a bit. Because I did the celery last, although I was throwing a few pieces in there. Kind of has a cool color to it. So yeah, it's a bit shy of a liter. I was kind of hoping for a liter. I could have juiced a couple more tomatoes. It almost looks like watermelon juice. Smells gardeny. Oh, damn. That is delicious. Ooh, I should make that more often. So this needs to be cold, for real. If this was like really cold, this would be awesome. Man, that's good. I think it's extra good probably because I'm starving, but it is very good. So, I'm really happy with that. I love the tomato it comes through. That's like candy. So, I'm going to see, that's why I don't do that much vegetable juices, because I like the sugar, and this is sweet. So I'm not starving myself on purpose here. I just get busy in the day. I do kind of like to fast a bit, but I'm busy in the day, you know, watching the kids and, you know, pick them up at school and whatnot. And then I do the gardening outside, and yeah, I'm waking up late, you know, going to bed late, waking up late, that doesn't help. So I gotta really get moving here. Man, I could just down all this right now. It's so good. So good. Yay! Holy crap. I feel completely I just get the window open behind me. I just cleaned up the whole kitchen, did the dishes, cleaned the juicer, emptied the dishwasher, filled the dishwasher, took it to compost, the whole nine, right? So I put my juice in the freezer to get cold while I did that, and I had. You've seen how much I had in there, right? I had it right to the brim, right there, the neck. So I only drank that much, and I just feel sick. Like my stomach hurts. And it was weird because I was really hungry. Like not starving to death, but I was hungry because I only had, 2 liters of liquid today. And I did all that work in the garden. It's back-breaking work, really. But I feel like, my body is kind of like, I feel like it's eating the fat. Like, so it's like going into my reserve. The body's going into its reserves, and it's starting to eat the fat. Hopefully it eats the spare tire, right? But so what I'm saying is, I had that little, I hope you can hear me. I hope the wind's not really taking my voice away here. I do have a microphone. I should use that at some point. So anyway, I'll try to speak louder. So like I said, I think I was hungry. I had that little bit of juice, and I teased my body, and it was like, what are you doing? You're not eating? So it got pissed off, and I my stomach started hurting a little bit, and then now it's like, oh, I just, it's not like cramps or bloating or anything like that. It's more like almost like it's like I said, my body's eating the reserves it has, like almost like a starvation kind of feeling. But so now I'm gonna just sip on this because I'm worried. I don't want to drink it too. When I made it, I could have drank the whole thing in like 1 second. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I feel like I'm gonna sip on it because I don't want to throw up. So let's do this. I was gonna eat some tomatoes on top of this, like just have a plate. I got some strawberry tomatoes. I was gonna have a plate of strawberry tomatoes, but I feeling kind of sicky, throw uppy sicky feeling. So I don't want to eat them now. Oh, it still tastes good. So I'm trying to get the sun's going down in my backyard, so I love it. It's like a cool breeze right now. It feels so good. Oh, I'm smelling ripe. Almost smells good though. Like it's not like, it doesn't smell like ass or anything. It smells more like kind of like a sweet smell. Maybe because I had 2 days I went raw. I just got a little chunk. I thought I was going to choke on it, but it was, I think it was a little piece of ice. So I mean, I'm colorblind, so I can't really tell, but I think it's a nice color. So it's pretty cool. Usually I make vegetable juice, it turns like a brown poop color. So, what to say? Time is a ticking. Let me just check the time here. Sorry if my thumb blocks the camera. It's 7:01 p.m. I gotta lock her down soon, man. Holy shit. So I don't have much food here. I went to Costco last night, but it went late. So what happened was they kicked me out of the store. But I didn't want to go, I didn't want to go on a shopping spree. I'm taking it easy. I'm trying to keep my fridge light. I find this is one good tip on a diet. If you stock your fridge full of all this delicious food, it doesn't matter if it's fruit or vegetables, you're going to want to pig out. You're going to want to, it's going to distract you. I really do think it will distract you. That's one positive thing I've done so far, because everything else I've done wrong. Well, not wrong. Well, like I said, this is my journey. My journey is trying to transition here into a full-on 100% healthy lifestyle, and it takes time, baby steps. You just don't jump in the deep end. So, where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So one positive thing is my fridge is basically empty. So I'm eating everything I have. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm living with my wife and my kids, so they got their food. I'm just talking about my food. So I got like some lettuce. So I got that romaine lettuce I bought. I still got a lot of nuts and seeds. And I got some tomatoes. So I'll probably end up making a salad. and I need to make that pronto. And then I'm gonna finish off the night. Here's my plan. I'm gonna finish off the night with a smoothie. That way, a smoothie is quick, it's fast. I don't have to like slave over the stove or prep for 5 hours to cut up, a bunch of food. I just have to like throw some food into a blender, and that's it. Call it a night. That's the end all be all. Hopefully, I'll be able to finish that off before midnight. You know what I'm saying? I can taste the beets now coming through. At first I was tasting the tomatoes, and it was absolutely delicious. And now it's starting to kind of get beety, rooty flavor. It's maybe getting stronger as it sits in the jar. I probably should have downed it right away. Kind of regretting that. But the only reason why I didn't was because I wanted it cold. And it, now that it's cold, it's like I said, like now, and I feel sicky throw uppy feeling. I should have drank it just at room temperature. Oh well, can't live with any regrets, my friends. There's probably more than one of you watching me. Maybe two. Anyway. So, I thought I was going to say something else to you guys, but I think that's it. I mean, I'm starting to feel a little better. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. So, the positive thing is keep your fridge empty. Just try to keep like a day or two supplies of food. The benefit I've gotten so far from this day 8 on the diet, benefit, 0 urges for coffee. I haven't drank any coffee in counting today, 9 days. I think I quit like a day before I started this. So, yeah, I mean, no cravings except for except for when I was at work, I did have some cravings. But, yeah, and I only slept like 6 hours today. So, even with the nap, you know what I mean? Maybe 6.5, maybe. And I did a lot of work. And I did do some squats. I did some of those lazy push-ups. I forgot to tell you. So I did 10 lazy push-ups. I did 10 squats. I didn't go on the rebounder yet, but I did do a lot of garden work. And up and down the stairs a few times, you know what I mean? So yeah, the benefit is I didn't drink any coffee. I wouldn't say I'm like 100% out of the woods with that yet. Like that's a serious addictive drug. So I'm gonna just keep it going day by day. Take that one day at a time. But okay, so here's another benefit. I am asthmatic, but I don't like to say that because I don't want the universe to will it on me even more. But I did at some point develop asthma, not at birth, just when I was like in my early 20s. And I remember going to my doctor, and he said, you have, oh shit, what was it called? I can't remember the name. Damn. It was like an active asthma or induced. That's what it was. Induced asthma. Nice name, right? So basically, you do a sport or you do some activity, right? Like badminton, skateboarding, whatever I was doing. I would start to like cough and then like cough up phlegm and like gasp for air. I got really gassed and winded and tired like really fast. And I'm like, this is not normal. This is not me. Like I don't understand what's going on, right? And especially I noticed that in swimming. So like I used to try to like swim long distance, like cross a lake, you know. I used to swim out to like a buoy and shit and all that stuff, and I used to try to swim far, and I just remember like thinking I'm gonna drown here. Like I'm really like losing air and oxygen and energy, and then when I get back to the shore, I'm like keeled over and like just phlegm pouring out of me. My nose is all pouring out phlegm and snot, and I'm just like gagging and gasping for air like a fish out of water, and like super like just like I ran a marathon, right? So anyway, I had to get a puffer, and I started using that, and I've pretty much been using like the rescue inhaler, and then I went on to the steroid Symbicort steroid inhaler, and I was off and on that. And then lately, though, as I got closer to this age in my 40s and getting fatter and whatnot, and don't do a whole lot of activity anymore, if any at all, besides swimming, I needed to take the steroid puffer once a night, every night before I went to bed, or I'd wake up like gasping for air kind of thing. And so I don't like to take the steroid puffer, so I was taking the Ventolin as much as I could. So I was taking the Ventolin as much as I could, and the rescue inhalers as much as I could instead of the steroid one. But anyway, I just noticed that. Sorry about that. I was adjusting the light on my camera. I think my battery's starting to go. I just noticed I didn't take any puffer or steroid puffer last night or the day before. First time in a very long time. And I'm wondering, well, I shouldn't say that. Periodically that happens. But this time it just feels different. Like I feel like my lungs are stronger and healthier and better. And I don't know why. Like I'm hoping it's just a positive change with everything I'm doing. But yeah, maybe it's the weather. Maybe it could be anything. It might not be the actual diet I'm on, but let's hope. Fingers crossed. Because that is a big goal of mine. The big goal of mine is to try to be asthma free here. Anyway, sorry for making that into a seriously long story. I think I had some other benefits, but I can't remember now. But I'll keep you posted. I will say, the sicky, throw-uppy feeling is going away, so I'm starting to feel a little better. I'm sipping on this. I'm not. The nausea is still kind of there a little bit, but not as bad. I think I overdid it in the garden and not having enough fluids in me, not having enough food maybe. Like I should have had some strawberries or blueberries. But I didn't want to eat them all. I wanted to save them for the kids. So, maybe keep some extra things in the fridge. But seriously though, I'm just happy I'm starting to feel a little better here. I was getting worried there for a little bit. Alrighty, I'm going to make my salad now. Try to make this as fast as possible. I got one head of romaine heart. And I don't know if I'm going to use all that, probably won't. But it's some iceberg lettuce. And I got these tomatoes. These are the strawberry tomatoes at Costco. And then I got a red onion. So I'm just using whatever's in the fridge. I would have liked to gone out to the store and got a few things, but I didn't. And I got some sprouts. And I'm going to maybe have a little bit of this kimchi. It's been in my fridge for like ever, like 5 or 6 months or something. So hopefully I won't get sick off of it. And I think at one point it even froze and then thawed out. Okay, let's get the sauce on the go here. I'm gonna prep everything before I do the sauce. Okay, so I did use that whole iceberg, or what was left of it, and triple washed it with the romaine. So that's about how much lettuce I got. Set that aside. I'm just gonna slice up some of that onion. Probably gonna take off the approximate amount from last night, maybe a little more because I don't have anything to put in the salad. So I just cut this up last night, so this outside is okay. It's not too gnarly. Nothing fancy dancy or pretty, just chopping it. So that's I might put a little more. So getting some of the thin parts off there. So I might add that slither more. I don't want that much onion. Don't want too much. And these sprouts, organic, impossible to wash. So I'm just going to add probably half of this. So about, that much. I love me some sprouts. Alright, so I'm going to rinse up these tomatoes here. Woo! Onions getting in my eyes. So these look good. Nice. So normally I go through them and pick out the softest ones, but I'm not going to bother doing that because I'm in a rush. I might just get the ones that look the darkest. Which seem to be the biggest ones. So let's go with, I don't really want to count them, but probably like 2 cups. I'm gonna go with a bit more. It's probably the size, if you don't have these types of tomatoes, it's probably the size of like two tomatoes, two medium-sized to large tomatoes. And, oh, what the heck, I might put 2 more in here. So there. Okay. So I'm going to wash those and rinse those bad boys up. Shoot, I should have told you what time it was before I started this, but oh well. It's 8:35 right now, p.m. So what I'm going to do is cut these strawberries up and add them to the salad bowl and rinse the knife off. I think I'll cut them into, normally I'd cut them into quarters, but I'm going to cut them in half because of a time crunch.
Powering on.
Oh, candy. Oh, these are good. Wow. Ooh, I wish I would have bought more of these. These are delish. Absolutely delicious. So, a little bit of red onion and a little bit of the sandwich booster sprouts. So you can zoom in on that and read what's in there. And these tomatoes. So that's all that's in there thus far. I don't have anything else because I juiced it. But what I will do is add some of these delicious crunchy sunflower seeds like I did last night. Those are awesome. So let's make the sauce, shall we? Oh, I'm gonna pause this because I gotta clean out the blender thing. Okay. I try to get everything out and prep it first. Okay, this is a salad dressing. I'm just winging it here, but I'm gonna go off the base model of what I use. So 2 cloves of garlic, 1 dried red chili, about a half a teaspoon of crushed black pepper, I'm going to go with about a half a teaspoon of celery seed. Oops, I think the spoon was a little wet. That's a bummer. And we're going to do about I don't want to go crazy here because it is strong. I'm going to use about a half a teaspoon of oregano. Half a teaspoon of oregano. And you know what? I think I'm going to get some thyme. Whoops. Just going to go with a 1/4 teaspoon of thyme. 1/4 teaspoon. Okay. That's good. Now, I am going to add about 1.5 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. 1.5 teaspoons. Could measure it, but whatever. Maybe a little drop more. And then I'm going to add about 1/3 of a teaspoon of sesame seed oil. And the known as classic balsamic. So I'm going to add probably like 1.5 teaspoons. And by the way, I forgot, this is not technically raw either. Maple syrup. I'm going to add about a tablespoon. And I'd probably advise measuring this if you want. And just a squirt of Bragg's amino seasoning, just a squirt. Not going cray here. Maybe a dribble, just a dribble. I find it goes good with tomatoes. About 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I might actually measure 2 tablespoons. And what else we got going on here? I think I'm gonna. So I don't have any soaked seeds or nuts. So I'm gonna go with just this. Oh, that's why I didn't. That's what I was saving this for. I'm gonna have to give it a little rinse. Yeah, so no soaked seeds, no soaked nuts. So we're gonna go with some hemp seeds. We're gonna do 2 and a little bit, like 2 heaping tablespoons. That's a so-called heaping tablespoon. Okay. And I think just a pinch of salt. Maybe because salt goes well with tomatoes. So like a quarter teaspoon. And, oh, yeah. I'm also gonna, I know it sounds sweet, but I'm gonna throw in 2 medjool dates. So this is what I want it about that size. Get the pit out. You don't want that in the blender. And get any crusty, hard pieces off there as well, if there is any. That's why I like to squish it around and feel it. Now, I'm going to add a touch of cayenne pepper. I know I have the chili pepper in there and the peppercorn, but see where it's so sweet? I'm just going to add a little more heat. I wish I had some lemon. If I had some lemon, I do, but I'm too lazy to go get it. Maybe I had a little bit more apple cider vinegar. Just a drop. Okay, another half teaspoon. Alrighty, let's blend this bad boy up, see what it tastes like. I'm gonna just pause it for you. Okay, taste tester. Let's taste her. Fingers crossed. Smells maybe a little too vinegary. It is sweet, but it's got some heat. Woo! Ooh, she's hot. Yummy. Maybe I didn't need to add. I did add about a quarter teaspoon of that cayenne pepper, and it's hot. But it's good. It's very good. So, maybe it didn't, it's a tad vinegary. I like that though. And it's a tad hot, but I like that as well. But if you were making this and you want to take it a little easier, don't add that extra half teaspoon or so of apple cider vinegar, and don't add that cayenne pepper. But it's perfect in my opinion. I love it. So I'm going to pause it, get this all cleared off. Okay, so what I like to do is clean up as I make stuff. So it'll take a little bit longer than I anticipated. So again, I'll show you that again. That's the stuffed olives. I use jalapeno. So the sauce is hot and sweet, and the olives are salty with the stuffed jalapeno. So they're also salty and hot. Then I got 3 teaspoons of kimchi. I'll try to show you. So I just got the 2 olives and 3 teaspoons of kimchi. So the kimchi is like inferno hot. So I'm just gonna, that date, I don't know if I showed you this earlier, I think I did. I'm just gonna add a little bit of date water on the side. Not too much, just a little bit. Try to pour this over the compost, I think. So I'll just go with like, you know, about 16 ounces, or 8 ounces, 10 ounces. Just a cup or so. So I mix this all up by hand. I'm gonna put my sauce on here. It's a lot of sauce. So it's gonna be saucy. Alrighty. I think I got most of it out here. So I'll just rinse this and give it a rinse, put some water in it, and then drink the water. I don't want to waste the sauce. I'll do that off camera. Oh, I could just use the date water. Oh, and I'll show you what I didn't eat last night. Oh, that was good. Yummy. Yum. Alrighty. That's what was left over from the salad last night. Now it's probably not going to be that good because it's going to be soggy. It's soggy. There's a little bit of water in it. I don't think I'll eat that. I mean, if I was really hungry, I'd probably put a little bit of salt in that. But anyway, let's go back to this one. So let me stir this up. Let me stir it up a bit. I wish I had a bigger spoon. I'll just use this little one. So yeah, perfect amount of sauce, in my opinion. Like maybe as much as you want. But that amount would make enough dressing for, if you like it really saucy like me, you'd make it for a big bowl like this. If you don't like it that saucy, you could probably get away with like 2 of these big bowls. Okay, I'm not going to stir the crap out of that. And I'm going to sprinkle some of these on there. So about a half a cup. It might seem like a lot. It might not have been exactly half. It was probably more like a quarter cup. You know, a small little handful. So last night I just sprinkled them on top. Tonight I'm going to actually mix them in because they're so like a little hard and crunchy that they're not going to go soggy too fast. So time check. It is exactly 9:10 p.m. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in the fridge for my smoothie. I'm going to drink that with the salad. I'm actually going to give some of this to the wife. And I'll probably give her like a bowl. She doesn't eat much. She already ate today. Oh, another thing I was thinking, I find the onions tend to fall to the bottom. So it would have been a neat idea to put the onion in the actual dressing and blend it up, so you get onion all through the dressing. So I might do that next time if I make the same salad. So I'll give my wife a small bowl full here. So that's what I got left over. If I'll eat this plus the 2 olives and kimchi, and if I'm hungry still, I'll have a smoothie. But I think this will be good enough. So I had a quart of tea today. Practically, a liter of orange juice with a little bit of ginger. And then I had that vegetable juice That was pretty much a liter. Then I'm gonna have the salad and the olives and kimchi. Mm. If, if you can believe it, this is better than last night. Mm. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Love you. Mm. I gotta get a bigger spoon. All right.